Yugoslavia. To some, a faded memory of a failed state. To others, a painful and all-too-recent chapter in their lives. Born from the ashes of old kingdoms and world wars, Yugoslavia was a federation of 6 republics: Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, and Macedonia. From the beginning, it was a fragile union held together by idealism, but fractured by deep ethnic and religious divides. So what truly led to Yugoslavia's collapse? Was it just about ethnic tensions, or something more? After World War II, it was restructured under communist rule as the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, bringing 6 republics under one banner. Before it became a socialist federation, Yugoslavia was a monarchy. Formed after World War I as the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes, later renamed the Kingdom of Yugoslavia, but unity was always shaky. From the very start, there was distrust, especially between the dominant Serbs and other ethnic groups. Tensions simmered beneath the surface. Then came Josip Broz Tito, Yugoslavia's charismatic leader. Tito managed to suppress nationalism and promote unity under the slogan "Brotherhood and Unity." For a while, it worked. The country saw industrial growth, economic stability, and regional influence. The global oil crisis and rising debt hit hard. Prosperity became uneven. Regions like Slovenia and Croatia advanced, while others, especially in the south, lagged behind. Resentment grew, but that stability was deeply dependent on Tito himself. Croatia and Slovenia sided with Kosovo's Albanians, further alienating Serbia. Tensions reached a boiling point. When he died in 1980, the balance began to unravel. Ethnic Serbs outraged over perceived discrimination, particularly in Albanian-majority Kosovo, which rallied around Milosevic's calls to re-centralize power. By the early 1980s, economic woes swept across Yugoslavia. Meanwhile, Tito's decentralization of power allowed republics to pursue greater autonomy, but it also amplified nationalistic sentiment. Serbia, under the rising influence of Slobodan Milosevic, began reclaiming control, especially over the autonomous provinces of Kosovo and Vojvodina. Through the so-called rallies of truth, Milosevic supporters overthrew provincial governments, consolidating Serbian influence. Serbs living outside Serbia, especially in Croatia, feared marginalization. The federal military sided with the Serbs, ordering Croatian helicopters to stand down. In response, Croatian Serbs formed the Sao Krina, threatening to break away if Croatia seceded from the federation. Kosovo's demands for republic status stirred outrage among Serbs. In 1989, Bosnian politician Raif Dizdarevic, then president of Yugoslavia, made an emotional plea to Serbian protesters. "Our fathers died to create Yugoslavia, and we will not go down the road to national conflict. We will take the path of brotherhood and unity." It was too late. Ethnic fault lines had already hardened. With communism crumbling across Eastern Europe, Yugoslavia transitioned to a multi-party system. Nationalist parties surged to power in most republics. It was a perfect storm of ethnic nationalism, economic crisis, political fragmentation, and the absence of a unifying figure like Tito. The last remnants of the federation officially dissolved on February 4, 2003, giving rise to the State Union of Serbia and Montenegro, which itself split in 2006. In Croatia, new President Franjo Tuđman pledged to protect Croatians from Serbian aggression. Tensions exploded in the Log Revolution as Serbian rebels seized control of towns and clashed with Croatian forces. By 1991, the fragile peace shattered. That summer, both Slovenia and Croatia declared independence. Briefly delayed by the Brezhny Agreement, the breakaway was inevitable. Macedonia followed in September. Bosnia and Herzegovina in March 1992. And with it, the Bosnian War began, as Serb forces laid siege to Sarajevo in an attempt to prevent the republic's independence. Only Serbia and Montenegro remained in what was once Yugoslavia. The Yugoslav wars raged throughout the 1990s. The dream of unity was gone. Kosovo's status remains contested. While many countries recognize its independence, Serbia and its allies do not, highlighting how the ethnic fractures of the past still influence the present. In the end, Yugoslavia's downfall wasn't caused by one single event. It was a perfect storm of ethnic nationalism, economic crisis, political fragmentation, and the absence of a unifying figure like Tito.